Hey guys, and welcome to another episode here at Transform Your Body TV. On today's episode, what we're going to talk about is, are you eating too much sugar? Now, what we mean is the kind of sugars that are created by man, processed foods. So your biscuits, cakes, white foods in particular. Not really fruits or anything that grow out of the ground that have sugar in them, but more the food that has been created by mankind, processed foods. Now, the average American and Englishman and woman, and a lot of countries aren't far behind this as well, eats 40 times the amount of sugar, processed sugar, that they did 100 years ago. Okay, so today it's around 160 pounds of processed sugar per year. Now that equals out to this little example here of how it affects your body on a long-term basis. Because the excess sugar increases the acidity within our bodies, and our bodies can't really function well at this level, or you end up feeling sick and ill and stuff like that. It functions very, very poorly, and so what happens is your body decides to extract the minerals from your organs in order to compensate and bring your acidity levels down. What this does is it kills your cells of your organs, which starts off the first few steps of disease, particularly degenerative diseases such as kidney, liver, heart disease, even cancers, allergies, and on the lower side of things in that list, intolerances as well. So going through this again, the excess sugar that we eat today, the processed sugar, equals high acidity in our bodies, means that our minerals get extracted from our organs, and that kills our organ cells and then starts the first few steps towards some of these bad diseases. And a lot of people, they kind of develop cancers or liver disease or heart disease or something like that, or even allergies and intolerances, and kind of get really confused about where it's come from because they eat a normal healthy diet. But quite a lot of the time it's because of this processed food that we've been consuming over the last 100 years now. And it's so processed and it's so void of nutrients that it actually causes these diseases within our bodies without us realizing it, because it's such a normal diet now to have so much processed sugar. The average English American eats over 160 pounds of it a year. So because of that, it's just a normal diet now. We just see it as a normal diet for the average person. But because it's so high in processed sugar, it does cause a lot of these diseases. Now, you're probably wondering where you can get alternative sugar from, because I'm saying don't eat any of this processed sugar. And I've got another video, I'll post a link in the description below, and it's just on sugar alternatives, 3 in particular, that you can have if you're having trouble cutting processed sugar out of your diet and you're kind of getting cravings. Because if you try and cut this out completely, you will get cravings. That's what it's designed for. It's designed to sell you more products. It's designed to sell you more food. So because of that, it will create cravings for you. So look up that video below, and I'll show you 3 alternatives you can use to help you kind of come off processed sugar as much as possible. Because we shouldn't be having it, because it's going to cause a lot of these problems here, but it's very, very hard to avoid it completely because of the manufacturing process of a lot of our foods nowadays. So lowering it as much as possible, swapping it in with some good alternatives, is going to be the best you can do. So I hope that gives you a bit more information on if you're eating too much sugar or not. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.